This is Sydney.
And I'm Sher. Here we are again with another challenge check-in where Sydney is reminding me why I left middle school.
Hear, hear.
All right, AI Dawn, get us started.
Welcome to the Practicing Discipline Challenge Check-In.
But before we get into this week's challenge check-in, we will share with you a few thoughts that have been on our minds.
Your mind, not my mind. Please leave me out of this.
Our first category is Days in November to Remember.
In this category, Sher, I'm going to share with you some very important days of November. Now, today, I'm sure you already know, but it's actually Pickle Day. But not as the only pickle day, it's also Spicy Guacamole Day.
Of course I knew that. Everyone knows that.
If you want to combine the two, you could.
I was hoping you'd say that.
And then we've missed a few that I think are really important to bring up because November 3rd was Zero Tasking Day. And if you didn't celebrate, it's not too late.
Zero tasking? You don't have to do any tasks.
No, but it's also Sandwich Day, so that conflicts. Like, do you make a sandwich? Or do you eat a sandwich? It's a task, but I think that if you wanted to make a sandwich and then do nothing else the rest of the day, you could.
That's good to know. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
And while you're at it, we also missed Saxophone Day on November 6th.
I was wondering what that noise was. Now I know.
The neighborhood was celebrating. All right, I'm really looking forward to November 16th because it's Fast Food Day. And I really want to make sure my kids get a healthy meal at Chick-fil-A. And then we could skip Take a Hike Day, unless that means like you're mad at someone. Take a hike, not like, hey, go take a hike because it's snowing outside. Obviously, Thanksgiving is coming up, but before Thanksgiving, don't forget to celebrate. November 26th is Cake Day.
Yummy. I'm looking forward to all these days.
We're here to educate you. Celebrate these days to remember in November.
The next category is Presidential Quotes.
Sher, I don't know if you noticed, but we have a new president of the United States of America.
We don't, actually.
Sher, I don't know if you noticed, but we're going to have a new president in January of the United States of America. So technical. And because of that, I thought, what better way to celebrate than to find inspirational quotes from presidents of the past?
All right, bring it on.
This is from Richard Nixon. You don't know how to lie. If you can't lie, you'll never go anywhere.
Every politician, I think, has memorized that before they go into office.
I've heard it's a motto in the White House.
I believe it.
Franklin Roosevelt once asked, "Hey, where is my wife Eleanor?" Someone sarcastically replied, "Oh, she's in prison." To which he replied, "Well, I'm not surprised at all, but what for?" Franklin Pierce said, "There's nothing left to do but get drunk."
I'm sure he said that as he blew up the country right before the Civil War. Good job, Franklin.
I think we could be compassionate knowing that he probably was drunk.
So was Ulysses S. Grant, but he did a good job.
Well, people are different drunks, you know? Harry S. Truman said, "If you want a friend in Washington, get a dog."
That is, I'm sure, very true. That's why I don't want to go near it.
I don't want a friend or a dog. Jimmy Carter said, "I have often wanted to drown my troubles, but I can't get my wife to go swimming."
That's horrible. They were married for a very long time.
Well, then he probably meant it. Yeah. I actually sent that one to Ben, so we had a good laugh about it. I said, "Do you relate to Jimmy Carter?" "Tell me, Ben, do you?" And he was like, "No, ma'am."
I don't believe that. I'm sure he was honest and said, "Yes, I do."
He said, "Too bad you hate swimming." I was like, and then we'll end on Herbert Hoover, who said, "Blessed are the young, for they will inherit the national debt."
Oh, that is so true.
Now it's time to supercharge your vocab.
What do you think making chocolate pudding at 4 a.m. refers to?
That means you're hungry.
No, that is not what it means at all. If you're making chocolate pudding at 4 a.m., it means you've lost complete control of your life. So
Okay.
if you find yourself making chocolate pudding at 4 a.m., it's time to pull your bootstraps up and make some changes, apparently.
Well, I should be safe. I don't really like chocolate pudding, so I think we're good.
And we always make it before 10 a.m.
Let me rephrase that. I don't hate chocolate pudding, but I don't like it enough to get up ever at 4 a.m.
And we both love sleep, as we learned from previous podcasts, means we're lazy.
Right.
So we're too lazy to make chocolate pudding.
Correct.
We're too lazy to care if our life is falling apart. We're not going to have chocolate pudding. Now, the reason we're here is the challenge check-in. The challenge this week was to read the Word of God every single day to help build discipline. Have you been doing it?
I have, absolutely. I have been reading every day, and it's been really good. I feel like I'm learning a lot. I'm very disciplined in that one area.
Well, I have a goal to not just listen to the scriptures, but actually to read it. That I've failed at. I've only read it, I think, twice since we recorded. But did you know that the app that has the scriptures on it keeps track of your streak?
Yes.
I just want you to know before I had to get a new phone, my streak was 425 days. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This was a goal I had to read the scriptures every single day, and I started, and I haven't stopped.
That's really good. Way to go, Sydney.
Thanks. I can technically add 21 more days because I have not stopped. But I was tempted when it reset because it didn't say 400s anymore. I was like, I'm quitting, but I didn't. But I'm still telling people about the other number because it's bigger.
I think you should tell everyone because the Lord likes it when you flaunt your righteousness in front of others.
That is what I'm good at. Just wanted everyone to know I'm listening to the scriptures on my phone before I go to conspiracy theory videos. Have a great week.